Tired of teammates complaining they can't hear you clearly or missing crucial audio cues that cost you the game? I found the 5 gaming headsets that finally solve both problems without breaking the bank. Our rigorous testing process, which includes extended gaming sessions and microphone clarity analysis across multiple platforms, has revealed exactly what makes these gaming headsets stand out from hundreds of alternatives. Each one offers unique features that could transform your gaming experience. So make sure to watch the complete list. You'll find all the links with the best updated prices in the description. Here we go. Starting off, we have the Logitech G432, and what caught my attention was how they managed to pack so much into an entry-level headset. The 50mm drivers deliver surprisingly solid sound quality. You're getting that fuller, more detailed audio that really makes a difference during gameplay. What really stands out is the DTS Headphone X 2.0 surround sound. In my testing, I could actually pinpoint where footsteps were coming from in competitive games. It's not just marketing fluff. You'll notice the difference immediately when you switch from basic stereo. The flip-to-mute microphone is genuinely convenient. You just flip it up and you're muted. No fumbling for buttons during intense moments. Moreover, the mic quality is quite clear. Your teammates will hear you without that muffled sound you get from cheaper headsets. However, comfort is where things get interesting. The leatherette ear pads feel premium, and they're comfortable for the first few hours. What I noticed during longer sessions is that they can get a bit warm. The headband pressure is manageable, though some people might find it a bit tight initially. Additionally, the build quality impressed me. It feels sturdy without being too heavy. The longer cable is actually useful if you're gaming from your couch or have a desktop setup. What really convinced me was the versatility. Whether you're on PC, console, or even your phone, it just works. Keep in mind that the surround sound features work best on PC with the software installed. You'll find the link in the description. Next up is the Corsair Void RGB Elite Wireless, and what impressed me right away was how they tackled the comfort issue. The breathable microfiber mesh combined with memory foam ear pads really makes a difference during those marathon gaming sessions. The 50mm neodymium drivers deliver solid audio quality. In my testing, the wide frequency response picked up details I hadn't noticed before in games. What's particularly nice is how clear everything sounds without being overpowering. However, this is where it gets interesting compared to our previous headset. While that one offered multiple connection options, this Corsair relies entirely on its USB dongle. The 2.4 GHz wireless connection provides low latency, which is crucial for competitive gaming. The microphone quality caught my attention too. It's got this flip-up mute feature with an LED indicator, so you always know when you're muted. What I noticed during use is that it can be quite sensitive, picking up subtle background sounds like keyboard clicks. Additionally, the build quality feels robust thanks to those aluminum yokes. It's got that sturdy feel without being too heavy on your head. One consideration is that dongle dependency. If you lose it, you're out of luck since there's no backup connection method. Moreover, it's limited to PC and PlayStation 4, so Xbox users will need to look elsewhere. What really convinced me was the overall comfort and audio quality balance. You're getting genuine wireless freedom without sacrificing sound clarity. You'll find the link in the description. Next up is the Razer Kraken V3X, and what impressed me right away was how they managed to keep it so lightweight without sacrificing build quality. At just 285 grams, you can wear this for hours without feeling that heavy pressure on your head. The Triforce 40mm drivers really caught my attention. They use this patented 3-part design that separates highs, mids, and lows individually. In my testing, I could hear distinct layers in the audio that I'd missed with other headsets. The sound clarity is genuinely impressive, especially for dialogue and sound effects. However, this is where it differs from our previous wireless option. The Kraken V3X is strictly USB, so you're tied to a cable. What you gain, though, is that zero lag connection and no battery concerns during those marathon gaming sessions. The hyperclear cardioid microphone is bendable, which lets you position it exactly where you need it. What I noticed during use is how well it filters out background noise. Your teammates will hear you clearly without picking up keyboard clicks or room noise, like you might experience with cheaper mics. Additionally, the hybrid fabric and memory foam ear cushions feel premium. Unlike the previous headset that used all leatherette, this combination stays breathable during long sessions. The fabric prevents that sweaty feeling you get with some gaming headsets after a few hours. Moreover, the 7.1 surround sound works well for positional audio in games. I could pinpoint footsteps and gunfire direction accurately. Keep in mind that this feature only works on Windows 10 64-bit systems. If you're on a different setup, you'll be limited to stereo. The Chroma RGB lighting adds that gaming aesthetic most people want. The software is straightforward to use, and you can sync it with other Razer gear if you have it. The customization options are pretty extensive. What really convinced me was the overall comfort and audio balance. You're getting solid performance without breaking the bank. One consideration is that USB-only connectivity, which might limit your setup options compared to headsets with multiple connection types. You'll find the link in the description. Next up is the Guyuki wireless gaming headset, and what really caught my attention was how they managed to pack 3 different connection options into one headset. You're getting 2.4 GHz wireless for lag-free gaming, Bluetooth for your mobile devices, and a 3.5mm jack as backup. The 7.1 surround sound really impressed me during testing. Those 50mm drivers deliver solid spatial awareness in competitive games. In my experience, I could pinpoint footsteps and gunfire direction accurately, which makes a real difference during intense matches. However, what sets this apart from our previous wireless option is the battery life. We're talking 70 hours on a single charge, which is genuinely impressive. Moreover, the quick charge feature gives you 2 hours of playtime from just 5 minutes of charging. The noise-canceling microphone rotates easily and picks up your voice clearly. What I noticed during use is how well it filters out background sounds. Your teammates will hear you without those annoying keyboard clicks or room noise. Additionally, the protein leather ear cups with memory foam padding stay comfortable during long sessions. Unlike some budget headsets that feel cheap, this one has a sturdy build quality that doesn't sacrifice comfort for durability. The foldable design makes it easy to store, and it's surprisingly lightweight for all the features you're getting. What really convinced me was the versatility. Whether you're on PC, PlayStation, or even your phone, it just works seamlessly. One consideration is that it's a lesser-known brand, so you might not get the same support as bigger names. However, for the features and performance you're getting, it's hard to argue with the value. You'll find the link in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1. The Logitech G335. What really impressed me was how they nailed the fundamentals that actually matter during long gaming sessions. At just 8.5 ounces, this thing practically disappears on your head. That suspension headband distributes weight so evenly that I genuinely forgot I was wearing it. During a 6-hour gaming marathon, the memory foam ear pads with sports mesh fabric stay breathable, which solves that sweaty ear problem we've all experienced. What I noticed during testing is how clean and crisp everything sounds through those 40mm neodymium drivers. You're getting solid stereo audio that picks up footsteps and ambient details clearly. It's not trying to be fancy with virtual surround sound, it just delivers reliable, clear audio. The flip-to-mute microphone is genuinely convenient, and being Discord certified means your voice comes through crystal clear, no static, no muffled sounds that plague cheaper headsets. However, what sets this apart from our previous wireless options is the simplicity. That 3.5mm jack means zero lag, no battery anxiety, and it works with everything. PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, even your phone. Unlike headsets that rely on dongles or specific software, this just works. Additionally, the build quality feels solid without being bulky. The cable is flexible and doesn't tangle easily. What really convinced me was the overall reliability and comfort combination. It's not flashy, but it delivers exactly what most gamers actually need without any compromises. One consideration is that you're tied to a cable, but honestly, that's part of what makes it so dependable. You'll find the link in the description. Now you know exactly which gaming headset will give you crystal clear mic quality and all-day comfort without wasting money on headsets that'll hurt your ears or let your team down mid-game. Check the description for updated Amazon prices and complete specifications. These deals change constantly.